Hey guys, I just wanted to make this quick video to let you know how I personally wash and prime my wigs for styling. There's tons of awesome tutorials on YouTube and you can learn a lot from them. Most of them use laundry detergent and fabric softener, which is an amazing way to wash and condition your wigs. I just had to tweak my own personal method because I didn't like my hair smelling like fresh laundry. If you do, that's awesome. There you go. You have all the stuff you need. Go for it. But I just kind of wanted to use something a little bit different that smelled more like real hair, so that way when I'm wearing it and I'm hot and I'm sweating and like the smell starts to come out, it doesn't smell like fresh laundry. So the way I wash my wigs is identical to the way every other person who wears wigs washes theirs. It's just kind of like a product difference. So I just wanted to share that with you guys really quickly. There's going to be no like physical demonstration because there really is no need for one. But one thing to keep in mind is when it comes to synthetic wigs, human hair products will not work the same as they do on human hair because it's plastic. It's basically like high quality fishing line. So just keep that in mind. Not saying you can't use human hair products. They're just not going to work the same. I actually use all the products that I use are intended for human hair. I cheat. But that's just what I prefer, and it's synthetic, so I'm really not worried about damaging the wig because I'm probably going to get rid of it in a year anyway, so it's whatever. But basically, to start things off, I like to wash my wigs probably every 2 to 3 months when I can start feeling like a waxy buildup on them and they start piecing out, and like I'll brush them out and 5 minutes later they're just in like clumps because there's so much product buildup. That's when it's time to wash it. It starts getting pretty skanky. So I just fill up my sink, and then the shampoo that I use is actually I Love Juicy from Lush. So what I like about I Love Juicy is it smells really good because it's got so much different fruit extracts in it, but it's clarifying on human hair, so that's kind of what I'm looking for when I do the synthetic thing too. I really want it to be cleansing. That's kind of why people use laundry detergent, because it's really cleansing to the synthetic hair, but this one just kind of smells better, so that's what I like about it. Plus it's got some sea salt in it, so it gives some grip and texture to the hair, helps to give it a little bit of volume. It's not human hair, but it's still like the sea salt's still coating the hair and giving it texture and whatnot. Plus, all those citrus oils really help to keep it clean. So after that, I'm going to take my wig out, wring all the water out of it into the sink. Then I'm going to rinse the wig out in the shower really quick, wring that out, and then I'm going to put my conditioner in. So most people would use fabric softener here. You can do one of two ways. You can put the fabric softener in and wash it out, or you can use it kind of like a leave-in conditioner. Either is totally fine. I personally use American Cream from Lush. I work at Lush, in case you guys didn't know, but I'm a Lush addict, so basically everything in my life is consumed by Lush. But I really like this one, mainly, to be totally honest, just because it smells like delicious vanilla milkshake, and that's kind of what I want my hair to smell like. I wear wigs all the time. I wear them as a boy and as when I'm in drag, so it's whatever. So that's why I want my hair to smell nice all the time, because it's not like I'm always in drag and playing this persona and I have tons of perfume on, blah blah. I wear my wigs for both, so it just depends what I'm looking for that day. So yeah, I use American Cream. It's got different kinds of like butters and oils in it, which is kind of gonna do the same thing as the fabric softener, which is basically like coat the hair. That's all you're looking. You're just using something to coat the hair to make it silkier and mimic human hair more. Plus, like I said, it smells delicious. So I'll pop that in, let it sit for a few minutes, and wash it out. You can leave that one into like as a leave-in. I just find that it makes the hair like too waxy feeling. So I wash that out really quick, and then I'm just gonna let it sit up and dry. You can totally blow dry the wig if you want to. It's such a hassle in my opinion. I hate blow drying wigs. I will avoid it like the Black Plague. So I just let my wig air dry, and then when it's all done, I will put it on the my head on my little stand, blah blah, and I'm just gonna brush through it. You can use whatever brush you want. I prefer using a vent brush. You can use a powder brush. You can use a Denman, whatever your preferred method of detangling is. I don't like to use combs on wigs for the detangling process, but you totally can if you can't. Just remember brush from the bottom up, because if you try to go from the top, you're going to rip hair out. Also, hold the hair while you're brushing it so that way you don't lose it. You know, you want all the tension to be on your hand, not on the hair. You don't want to rip it out of the wig. You can actually rip tracks out from the wig if you're not careful. I've done that plenty of times. So basically just treat the wig with respect, pop it on the form, get it all detangled and nice, and then what I like to do is you're going to need a flat iron. So make sure your wig's heat resistant. If it isn't heat resistant, you can try to gamble with using a flat iron, put it on the lowest setting, and work your way up from there. But if you know it is heat resistant to a certain temperature, obviously don't put it above that temperature. You're going to fry your wig. I recommend going like 20 degrees under that temperature just to be safe. But yeah, just get a flat iron. This is just a junky old flat iron I've had since high school. It's not the one that I use in the salon. That one gets too hot, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, just grab a flat iron, put it on whatever the desired heat setting is. If you don't know what it is yet, just play with it. You'll figure it out pretty quickly. And then this is the priming part. So even if I'm going to curl this wig, I'm always going to flat iron it first because it makes it silkier and easier to work with. Whenever you put that heat on the hair and then brush it through, it just makes the hair go super, super silky. It detangles everything. It's amazing. So that's what I always do before I style my wigs. So I'll pop it on the form and then I'll go like 2 or 3 tracks at a time. So I'll just feel up the wig. It obviously won't be on my head, but I'll feel up the wig, go up 2 or 3 tracks, part it, pull it up, and then just take the flat iron and run it through moderately fast, enough to get the hair hot, and then take your brush and work through it until it's like silky. Run it through again slower, and then take a comb and run it through so you'll have flat iron, comb, and go down at the same time, and the hair will be really, really silky and beautiful. Make sure you don't shuffle the hair until it's completely cold, because wigs set while they're cooling. So whatever shape it sets in while it's cold is what it's going to be. So if you shake the hair up and try to do that thing that cosmetologists do where they're like that to hair, it's gonna actually kind of make it more matted. So just don't do that. Make sure it's all cold and set. And then what I like to do is, right after I'm done flat ironing the whole section, I take High and Dry by AG. It's really, really cool. It's kind of it's called Matte Volume and Finish Spray. You know how when you're done styling your hair, you can use like a shine spray to make it shinier? This is the exact same thing, but the opposite. It makes your hair more matte. It's kind of like a low hold hairspray mixed with a dry shampoo at the same time. It's really, really cool, but it's kind of awesome because you can see before your eyes, the fiber goes from looking like it's fake to looking almost real. It's kind of creepy. So I'll just go through really quickly and on the section really, really quick and brush it through, and that'll make it matte and look much more realistic because synthetic hair tends to get that really, really shiny look. And then I'll just keep working up the head until it's all the way done, and it's as simple as that, and that's how I wash and prime my wigs for style. Obviously, if I'm going to be wearing the hair straight, then it's done. I don't need to do anymore. That's usually what I'll do. When I'm wearing it as a boy, I don't want that big, huge drag hair. Usually anyway. So if I'm going to wear it as a boy, I'll usually leave it straight and I'll pop a hat on over it. So if you're working to wear it straight and kind of more less voluminous, you're all set, you're good. But from here on out, or from there on, you can go ahead and put your rollers in there. You can, if you're brave enough, you can use a curling iron on it if your wig can take it. I hate using curling irons on hair, on synthetic hair anyway. It's just a hassle and it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, that's basically how I wash and prime my wigs. It's super, super easy. I'm no wig expert. I work with human hair, but I've been wearing wigs for years, and I just kind of figured out little tips and tricks that make it better, and I'm really, really happy with my routine. So if you guys have any questions, or I guess if you really just want to see it, I can make a video. It's going to be exactly like I said, it's going to be kind of anticlimactic. But if you guys want to see anything in specific, please let me know. Or if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to comment. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.